Hello everybody. It is All Night, it is Brony time, and welcome to my afterthoughts and redirect video for Skip and Loafer episode 3. So, this was kind of a more chill episode compared to the last one. The last one's ending really kind of sent it over the top for me. I mean, holy crap. Um but so in this one we met Kagure Kodame, I believe her name is. Don't worry, I'll get it eventually. Um, and she's kind of the nerdy shy girl, and she was having trouble getting along. Of course, she was terrified of Mitsuki at first, but she eventually came around and kind of noticed how, like, yeah, she does come off as intimidating sometimes, but she's actually like one of the nicest people that you will ever meet. Um, and I don't feel like we have a lot of her yet, and I feel like out of all the characters, she's the least interesting for me. Like, even the red-haired girl, whose name I don't know, and I don't care because she kind of drives me crazy, because she's desperately trying to one-up Mitsuki all the time and get Sato to be with her, and I feel like that's just not gonna happen. I feel like he's sold on Mitsuki. We saw it in the first episode. He really likes being around her. And I think that's the canon couple that of the show, and that's definitely not going to change. But yeah, Sato back to his normal. When now that we saw the episode, he seems too friendly. He was way too friendly, and then we had that sudden break of character, and it just maybe not break of character, just break of whatever mask he's put on or something, and he really terrified that dude, and like was very mean to him. So I'm still incredibly curious about that. Um, yeah. What else about this episode? Mitsuki's just as adorable as ever. She said, "I prefer caramel," and then she had caramel and salted back to back. She was like, "Oh, a new concoction has arisen." Like she's discovering all this stuff for the very first time, and she's super excited about it. And yeah, red hair girl. She's exhausting. Like she is desperately trying way too hard. I don't know if there's a female version of a simp, but there is, let me know because she definitely is one. Like, and I think a lot of people don't understand. Sometimes that can put people off. Trying too hard, it may looking too desperate, trying to weasel your way like it's some sort of competition. Not everyone's gonna like you. You may like someone, they might not like you back. And trying to force it does not get you a good and long lasting relationship. I feel like that's a lesson she needs to learn real quick. But for now, I'm like, oh, can you please go away? It's exhausting. Anything else from this episode? We met two new characters, new side characters who are part of the student council. I don't remember their names, but they seem pretty okay. They're upperclassmen. I wonder if they'll make an appearance again, or was this just a one-time thing with them? Like, I don't know. The one girl on the planner was like so cool because growing up I had to use a planner a lot because of my learning disability. So, in order to get my work done and, schedule things out so I'm not trying to cram it all in last minute, doesn't really work. But so yeah, she's interesting. I wonder if we'll see more of her. Other than that, not many things happened majorly with any of these characters. It was kind of an introductory episode, and it was interesting to see the blonde hair girls like, look, if you don't like me, that's fine. Like, I mean, I know like you originally this was supposed to be just you and Mitsuki. I'm sorry if you're freeloading onto this trip. But I think they got along in the episode fine in the end. We had a bit of a visit from a cat, which distracted me a little bit. I might have to go back and rewatch that. But all right, so those are my final thoughts on Skip and Low for episode 3. I'm still gonna continue it. I mean, the second episode had got me interested enough to keep going, and the third episode it was fine. Felt a little. It was kind of a character introduction kind of thing, and Kadame. I'll see. Maybe she'll grow on me. Right now, she's just kind of the typical like shy girl. It was interesting to see examples of her projection on how she feels about herself. She has a very strict idea of the hierarchy of high school, and she's hanging out with people who don't really fit that hierarchy. So I like that the show's doing that, and it's not in reinforcing hierarchies and cliques and stuff, and saying like, yeah, well, people don't always get along who like similar things, and it's the smaller stuff, I guess, which is an interesting message to send. So yeah, I give this episode probably a B, if anything. I enjoyed it. What did you all think? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. And thank you all for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to Growing Time for more content, especially more reactions to Skip and Loafer. And I will see you guys next time.